going on, guys? My name's Matt, and this is my Chevy Astro van, year 2000. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the control panel vacuum switch. Now, this is a pretty common problem with these vans, that the air just blows out of the defroster and it doesn't come out of the face vents. So, if that's a problem with your van, I think I can help you out. And I think this probably applies to a lot of other vehicles, but I'm going to show you exactly where this issue is at on the Astro van. I can't say that every model Astro van is like this, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say quite a few of them probably are. Alright guys, now a pretty common problem with these vans are when you try to get the air to come out of the face, when you try to get the air to come out of the vents, either the floor or the face vents, all that happens is the air comes out of the defrost and not out of the face vents. Another thing, and you should be able to hear the vacuum when you switch the dials. Now this is a pretty common problem in the van, and it's a pretty cheap fix. Let's go underneath the hood and take a look at it. Here is, I believe it is called the heat control panel hose, and it's just a little nylon hose. And what happens is over time this gets old, brittle, hot, and it cracks. It cracks really easily. Alright, to locate that line, right behind your air conditioning condenser, the small part right here, going into your firewall, there's a little line. And that line connects up to, there's a T right there, and that T right there is your vacuum T. Now, this line right here, I rerouted it. I had the van all apart and I was doing some repairs. And this runs back into the intake manifold. There's a little connection point on there where you can plug the other in, just like so over here. It's a little fitting like that, you just slide on back there. But I believe you do have to take all this apart right here to get back in here. Just the airbox off and maybe this tube right here. Alright, there's two parts to this equation. A lot of times you can just change this line out right here and you're good to go. In my case, I changed it out and it worked great. However, it stopped working. And I looked into it farther. Well, back here on this T, there's one more vacuum line. We have this line that connects up back here to this T, and there's one more vacuum line that also connects into that T, and it's right down in here. It goes straight down. You'll have to take off the passenger side tire to get into there. You'll also have to remove some of this rubber paneling piece right here. And it's actually right around where you see that cable running in right there. That's the wheel sensor, I believe. Pull that flap up right around there. I think you gotta remove that little plug right there. And then you can lift that up and you should be able to get into there. And what there is, I'll throw a picture up on the screen, is there's a vacuum pressure tank back there. It's about the size of a baseball, and it has a little valve on there that the other end of that hose connects to. And this system runs off vacuum pressure. You can hear that pressure when I change the switch. You should also be able to hear that. And I bought I believe it's called the heater control panel hose. I'll throw the description down in a link. It was $6.97. It was $6.97 on Amazon. It's a pretty cheap fix. There's two parts to the equation. Just have to make sure that your intake control panel hose is good and that you're hooked up to the pressure tank. Alright guys, I hope that helps somebody, and thanks for watching.